Alright, Grandma, I know you're dying to tell us about some of your pet stories growing up.
We didn't have any pets growing up. I didn't have any pets. Oh, I take that back. I had peepees. Easter
Peepees?
time, yeah, Easter time, the 5 and dime sold for 25 cents little chickies that were colored. They're banned now because it's cruelty, I guess. But I got to get 2 peepees. All different
What color?
colors. I think I didn't want yellow because that was a natural color. I think I got a purple one, a pink one, maybe a green one. And Grandma put them in a box and put paper on the bottom. But they always peed through the bottom of the box and poop everywhere. And
How long did he live?
they only lived like for a couple of weeks at the most.
Do you remember what you named them?
Poisoned because of the
Dyes.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you named them?
No, we just call them peepees.
Speaking of peepees, as you call them, didn't your brother, my Uncle John, have a duck, Goldie?
He had a duck, Goldie, and he had to keep it in the basement, of course, because Grandpa doesn't like animals. So he would go down in the basement and play with it. And one day I went to the house, and I didn't live there at the time. And he went to get the duck to show me Goldie, and he rolled it up in his shirt. And when he unrolled it, Goldie was dead. He smelled it. And then he had another duck. I don't know what its name was. Buford the duck. And I think that he might have stepped on it or something and it broke its leg. So, and then Uncle Paul was allowed to have goldfish, but he didn't change. He had to keep it in his room. He didn't change the water. And one day, Grandma came in and she smelled something horrible. She thought it was his tennis shoes or his feet, but it was his goldfish. You couldn't even see the goldfish. The water was so dirty black inside the bowl.
Was it under his bed too?
Yeah.
It was under his bed. He hid it. She dug it out, flushed it down the commode. He cried and cried and cried. But that's what happened. But Grandpa especially doesn't like. Grandma used to say when we would go down to visit, we had 2 little dachshunds, and Grandma would save her old meatballs in the freezer. And when we crossed the bridge to go from Ohio into West Virginia, our dog Mitzi used to start crying because she knew that Grandma was coming up and she knew that Grandma had meatballs. They came to visit us at our house, and I had a fluffy little white dog, and we put it in the basement when Grandpa came. So there was a bunch of people around. I opened the basement door for something, and the dog shoots out. Does it go to Grandma or Uncle John or Uncle Paul or Aunt Shirley or me or your Grandpa Bob or Jenny or Bobby? No, it shoots from the basement right on Grandpa's lap. He's like, Jesus Christ! And he knocks the dog across the room.
Oh!
That's how much he hates Grandpa Alexander. He had a pet chicken. They had a chicken man came around, and he would sell Grandma chickens, but he would give Grandma the old chickens that didn't lay anymore. And they stunk. And great-great-grandma Santarala would pull their necks and kill them.
Huh.
And one day, because we had to eat them, one day she pulled the neck off of one just as my sister Shirley was coming down the stairs. And the neck flew off, and the chicken flew, a headless chicken, and landed on Shirley's back. And she screamed, and she ain't been right since, let me tell you.